Good morning. Welcome back to Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. It is Friday, December the 5th. We're here to look at the rest of the new releases that are published this week in the Cozy Mysteries. There are 48 of them left. So we're probably going to do drive-bys and then maybe look at a couple individually. Quick announcements. I don't have any sprints tonight. I don't do them on Friday night. Our next sprints are tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern. They go for 5 hours. Leah says, good morning. Good morning. Are you feeling better? She says, today's a library sale, Friday and Saturday morning, and I have class from 9 to 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I'm going to the library book sale with my mom, and I'm going to get some books. Yay, books! Absolutely! She says, I shall feel better by next week. So yeah, today was not a good day right now, so I'll be in bed resting so I can see Zootopia 2 with my staff next week on Friday at the AMC Theater at Northridge Mall. Well, that sounds like some busy times. Hope you are getting better for sure. Helen says, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. How are things over there? Doing anything for the weekend, Helen? All right. Again, 48 of them left. We did all of those. We're going to do drive-bys and then look if there's time. Patchwork Paws and Puzzles by Catherine Michael. 20 books in the Holiday Craft Caper. A Whisk of Woes, Cafe Crimes, Cozy Mystery Book number 15 by Simone Steer. All these poor dogs in Santa hats on the cover. Oh, Waikoloa Warfare, second in the Barefoot Sleuth Cozy Mysteries by Christine Wellert. The Catwalk Conspiracy by Marie Christina, third in the Marissa Caldwell Investigates series. End of that row. Ellen says probably some Christmas shopping. Ah. Hey, Annalise, how are you doing? Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. Scott's Eggs by Katrina McPherson, 8th in the Last Ditch Mysteries. Lies in Little Sutherland by Jenna Bennett, 8th in the Pippa Darling Historical Mystery Series. Frosting Festivities and Forensics by Virginia K. Bennett, book number 3.5. Ah, it's only 83 pages. Dang it, snuck in. Murder on Harley Street, 11th in the Cleopatra Fox Mysteries by C.J. Archer. End of that row. Emily says, I get by. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm glad it's Friday. Terror on the Train, a Dorothy Martin mystery, book number 27 in that series by Jeannie M. Dams. Murder with a Sliver of Cake by Christy T. Dixon, 10th in the Ivy Clark Mysteries. Hex Education by Lily Harper, 19th in a Supernatural Speakeasy Cozy Mysteries. Lily Harper Hart is the author, and I forgot to click on it. Here we go. I was too confabulated by the title. Peppermint and Poison by Alina Jacobs, 4th in the Christmas in Harrogate series. Which do I use, the knife or the candy cane? Use the candy cane, you can eat it, and then the murder weapon is gone. And at least today is the library book sale. Woohoo! And this morning, oh, you still have your sore throat? And it's been bothering since last night. Oh, honey. But you're feeling better? Okay, good. Help you take care of yourself. But enjoy the book sale. Wow. Wham Bam in a Jam by Amanda M. Lee, 12th in the Two Broomsticks Gas and Grill Witch Cozy Mysteries. Death Throws a Bouquet by Maria Menken and Miran C. Tirabassi, 4th in the Rev and Rye Mysteries. Weapon in the Watermelon by Dale Meyer, 4th in the Lovely Lethal Gardens Rewind series. That is a busy cover. The Widow Kiss by Claire Robbins, 3rd in the Cursebreaker Witches series. End of that row. A Grim Reaper's Guide to Cheating Death by Maxi Dara, 2nd in the Scythe Mysteries. The Gingerbread Christmas Crisis by Samantha Price, 32nd in the Eddie Smith Amish Mysteries. And I forgot to click on it. Let's give it its moment. Two Spinsters and a Villain by Eve Tarrington, 6th in the Two Spinsters and a Murder Mystery series. Oh, I have a sneeze coming. The Lover's Curse by Emma Strike. Excuse me. 2nd in the Adelaide and Raven Mysteries. End of that row. A Hazardous Holiday by Cindy Bell, 6th in the Lakeside Cottage Cozy Mysteries. That's a puppy you just want to boop on the nose. Cruise Fountain Finale by Dawn Brooks, 15th in a Rachel Prince Mystery Series. Home for the Holidays by Tia Brown and Eleanor Neville, 12th. Oh, are these anthologies? Bah. But it is over 200 pages. We let an under 100 pager in, we let in an anthology. The Best You Can by Tia Brown, 28th in Amy Hammond Cozy Mysteries. That's pretty. End of that row. Thank you, Annalise. Crochet Canines and Crooks by Nina Hayes. She has another one in the Holiday. Oh, this is another person using Holiday, I think, as a pun. 20th in the Holiday Craft Capers. Or did we already do this one? Is it in here twice? No. But these sure have similar covers. Oh, different authors in a same series. Look at that. Takes me a while to catch on. 3 of them, different authors, but in the Holiday Craft kind of series with similar, yeah, all 3 different authors. Interesting. And you probably didn't see me do that, but we've got this Crochet Canines and Crooks. We've got Frosting Festivities and Forensics by a different author, and Patchwork Paws and Puzzles by a different author. Interesting. FaceTime with Murder by Sue Hollowell, 2nd in a Bewitched Baubles Mysteries. Decorated to Death by Addison Moore and Bellamy Bloom, 31st in the Country Cottage Mysteries. That cat is taken aback by that ornament. I would be too. Although there are people who decorate trees non-traditionally, shall we say. Mystic Secrets by Cindy Stark, 6th in the Mystic Village Paranormal Cozy Mysteries. That cat is huge compared to that broom. Well, end of that row. This is our last row. A Poisoning at Castle Gloaming by Kay Blythe. Part of a charming, see, it says a charming cozy mystery featuring a dressmaker sleuth and a Welsh castle. Features a sleuth and a Welsh castle. Does the castle help solve? I mean, why? I would say at a Welsh castle. In the Earth's Embrace by Iris Beaglehole and Nova Blake, 2nd in the Kotohi Bay series. For some reason I want to say Kotoha. And the he at the end kind of throws me. Cassie Clinton and the Triple Threat by Rachel Beatty, 3rd in the Serenity Suites Cozy Mysteries. I'll have what she's having. That's a very happy face. Hi. Last one in our drive-bys, Hauntings and History by Sarah Ray Drake and C.J. Bellevue, 5th in the Woods Crossing Magical Mysteries. All right. That is all that we've got. Now, if we want to, we've got about 5 minutes. We can take a look at the some of them a little bit more in depth, if you like. I know Jeannie Dams is a name in this section. Her terror on the train. Dorothy Martin and her husband, retired Chief Constable Alan Nesbitt, are leaving England behind to attend a wedding on Vancouver Island, Canada. Opting for the scenic route, the pair board the Empire Builder sleeper train from Chicago to Seattle. But the journey takes a terrifying turn when Dorothy witnesses a person falling from the train. The body of a man is quickly found on the route, and Dorothy feels compelled to investigate. Who was he? Was he alive or dead when he fell? Could his fate be linked to a confrontation on the train? As Dorothy and Alan unravel the secrets surrounding the dead man, they uncover disturbingly dark truths. It would be hard. I mean, nobody is asking her to, these sleuths, shall we say in general, to solve these crimes, and it's not their job. I can sympathize with the investigating forces and the spouses. Like, honey, it's not your job. We have a wedding to get to. It happened back there. We have to go to the wedding. But that's just me. Scott's Eggs. This was by Katrina McPherson. And, let's see. It's egg hunt season, but Lexi Campbell is spending Easter hunting a killer. Not even Quinto's Easter bonnet parade can distract Lexi Campbell from consumption woes and missing tourists Bill and Billy Miller. Oh, Lord. The Miller's vintage Mustang has been abandoned, its interior covered in blood. Is this a double murder, and if so, where are the bodies? Why were the Millers spending the night in their car? Did they pitch up at the last-ditch motel only to be turned away? Are they really dead? The Trinity for Trouble are quickly on the case. As they start to identify the guests staying at the motel the weekend before Easter, including a goth and a barbershop singer on stilts, disturbing evidence comes to light. Can Lexi see through all the deception to unmask the truth and save the last ditch? I talked with this author, oh my gosh, must be about 20 years ago. I was at a mystery convention and I sat next to her, not knowing who she was, and she was just in the beginning of her career, and I asked her how she pronounced her name, because I could see her name tag and I recognized her as an author, and she says it's pronounced Katrina, and she has a lovely Scottish accent. She was a delight to talk to. Keep talking at me, we like those accents. And you know me, I like historical mysteries. I've not read this series, I'm aware of it, I just haven't read it yet. We'll take a look at this and see if it sparks. Emily says, yes, please. Murder on Harley Street. This is 11th in the series. The medical profession's faith in electric shock therapies for treating female nervous conditions is shaken, as it should, after a patient dies while connected to one such device. Harry Armitage is hired by the doctor arrested for her murder, and he invites Cleo to help him uncover the truth. After all, the doctor is the same one who tried and failed to treat Cleo's aunt. As they dig deeper, it becomes apparent the doctor has failed other patients too, and those patients' loved ones want revenge. Did that desire for revenge lead to the death of an innocent patient, or did the victim have enemies of her own? As Cleo and Harry unravel the multi-layered mystery, they realize not everyone is who they seem. Suspects are hiding secrets that, if exposed, could shatter reputations and relationships. Let's see. What else catches our attention? That's an interesting cover. Let's do this one, just because. A Grim Reaper's Guide to Cheating Death by Maxi Dara. Nora Bird works for Scythe, that's S-C-Y-T-H-E, which might seem odd for someone as terrified of death as she is, like S.H.I.E.L.D. It's the initials for something. But ever since her parents died in an accident when she was sick, she's been obsessed with avoiding risk, and what better place to learn how to cheat death than the company that employs the nation's Grim Reapers. The work enables Nora to learn all about the myriad ways you can kick the bucket, which is comforting, until one day a file crosses her desk with a name she recognizes, her twin brothers. The twins haven't spoken in 6 months, but Charlie is all Nora has left. Completely against her cautious nature, Nora steals the file and flees. Couldn't you just look in and take a picture? Racing to her brother's house, she begs him to trust her that his death is imminent, and they hit the road with his parrot Jessica, who has plenty to say, in an attempt to evade both Death and Scythe, whose sole mission of collecting souls has been disrupted by Charlie's continued existence. Alas, every time Nora saves him, a new cause of death appears in his file. Someone is determined to take Charlie out, and Nora will have to use everything she's ever learned about death to discover the culprit. Or is this like Appointment in Samara? Anything else look interesting here? I mean, that's an interesting title, In the Earth's Embrace. Not your typical cozy title. Alyssa was just getting used to life in Kotahi Bay when an old friend arrives, bringing a kitten and more complications. Then a handsome stranger with a dark past moves in next door, as they do, and everything she believed about magic and herself begins to unravel. When the town's guardians call upon her for help, Alyssa must face a choice that terrifies her more than any ghost ever could. But with new threads emerging and old secrets surfacing, running is no longer an option. Some inheritances demand more than acceptance. Some connections run deeper than blood. And in Kotahi Bay, the earth always claims its own. Well, again, these are the books that are being published this week on the fluffy, mostly side of mystery. Next week, there'll be a whole new batch. Alrighty, well, thank you guys for watching if you're watching now. Thank you for watching later if you watch later. We do these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, looking at the mysteries that are published each week. Sprint-wise, I don't have any sprints tonight, but I do have them tomorrow afternoon, Saturday afternoon, at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, which goes for 5 hours. We do every Tuesday and Thursday evening and Saturday afternoons. Hope you have a good Friday. Annalie says, thanks. You are welcome. Thanks for being here. And if I don't see you, have a very good weekend. Be safe, read good books, and as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom nom nom. Have a good day. God bless.